Fusion Enforcers was released on February 24th, 2017. While largely overshadowed by Zoodiac's dominance, people didn't exactly need an excuse to normal summon Alistair.
In this series, both MBT and myself will be traversing the sands of Yu-Gi-Oh's history. Each episode will take a deep dive into Yu-Gi-Oh's past formats and unlock new strategies as new sets become available. Strap yourselves in because anything is possible. Welcome to the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! If you want 5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code CIMOOoooo5. And clicking the TCG Player affiliate link before you shop helps support us to provide you with more amazing content.
Alistair. Normal Alistair, that's right, the Invoker has come home to roost, as I'm sure you just heard from Fusion Enforcers. The Predaplant monsters, the Fluffle monsters, the Invoked monsters. This unbelievable release changed the price of some fusions on TCG Player, and not a lot else. These monsters were released in the height of Zoodiac's popularity, and like a lot of cards, they were simply ignored. Not a lot can contend with Normal Summon Ratpier, though Normal Summon Alistair is close. That said, some people did see a smattering of success with this archetype because it's pretty simple. In a format in which you are tested at all times, your skill level is constantly being assessed as to how to navigate the mirror, it does feel kind of good to just be able to go Crystal Wing, Synchro Dragon, Raijin, Pass. By combining Alistair the Invoker with the light attribute artifacts and main deck Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, already independently good, and the wind attribute Wind Witches, this can be specialed from the hand to summon Glassbell, which adds Snowbell, which can then special summon and make a Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon that can't be destroyed by card effects, and followed up with an invoked Raijin, you could contest your opponent's opening board, in which they would have to normal summon one of their Zoodiacs, which could be tucked face down with Raijin, and activate the effect of another, which would be checked by Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. It worked enough of the time that this deck occasionally snuck into top cuts, but it's not yet worth writing home about. Alistair will become a lot more powerful in later formats, but for now, he was one of many engines that people were considering in 60-card brews. Here we are playing a more pure variant with cards like Wonder Wand to convert the empty advantage that Alistair provides into something meaningful. You can see we've got 3 Alistair, Scythe, Moraltech, Ghost Ogre, Maxi, Windwitch Glassbell, which on normal or special adds a Windwitch from your deck to your hand, Windwitch Icebell, which can be special summoned from the hand, then specials a Windwitch monster from your deck, and Windwitch Snowbell, which can be special summoned from the hand if you control 2 or more wind monsters. We've got 2 Invocation, triple Magical Meltdown, Raigeki, double Terraforming, triple Wonder Wand, triple Artifact Sanctum, and triple Dimensional Barrier. One guess as to how this deck won a lot of its games. 2 Call of the Haunted, 2 Solemn Strike, 2 Storming Mirror Force, and a Vanity's Emptiness in the side. We've got 3 Lancia, Doggerin, Godarla, Gamciel, Jizikuru, double Darkhole, triple Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, 2 Twin Twisters, and a Quaking. In the extra, we've got all the Invoked Fusions. Invoked Caliga locks both players into 1 monster effect and 1 attack per turn. Coctus is banned in Duel Links. Elysium almost never makes an appearance. Magellanissa is a OTK machine, I suppose. Mechaba, of course, is a negate and very powerful. Purgatrio is an OTK monster, and Raijin is the most accessible of your monsters because you are frequently wind-locked. After that, we've got Clearwing Synchro Dragon, Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, Stardust, and Windwitch Winterbell. So with that, I'll throw you over to Alex with another take on a deck that I'm sure you're all sick of.
Joseph's not the only one playing a different deck today. We are playing Zoo, yes, but we're playing Paleozoic Zoo, which is another variant, and honestly, I think this is interesting because you're gonna see this, like, interesting shift in, like, the way this deck sort of evolves, because there's, like, this version, and then it sort of, like, slowly becomes, like, the 60-card version, and eventually, like, the Zoos just get dropped altogether because people realize the Paleo cards are fucking crazy, and so we end up there, but we're gonna start here with where it all began with a top 8, I believe, list from YCS Seattle, playing Paleozoic Zoo. This was from Isala, one of who I consider to be one of the, best players and minds in Yu-Gi-Oh! Altogether. But yeah, so Paleos are an interesting matchup against the Zoo cards for several reasons. So they have that first line of, or not that first line of text, they have that line of text that says that they're unaffected by monster effects, which means they line up rather well against Dryden, because Dryden isn't going to be able to pop them, and that's usually like one of the advantages of playing a deck like Zoodiac, is that Dryden is just an insane card. But not only that, these cards match up well because Morella can not only send any of the Paleos, this is a new card from Raging Tempest. It didn't really get to see much discussion just because the zoo sort of overshadowed the entire set. But you can also send stuff like Blaze Accelerator Reload for Volcanic Scattershot and Raigeki your opponent's board at will, which is a arguably more reliable way to board wipe your opponent than Dark Hole or Raigeki because it's searchable, but then you can also modulate whether or not you want to use Morello for that or to get extra Paleos into rotation. The other advantage of the Paleos is that the Paleos themselves are crazy. I mean, Olenoids is MST, Morella can dump into the traps as aforementioned, Dinomicious can banish anything at the cost of a card, and Canadia's Book of Moon, which people are already playing Book of Moon and Zoo anyway, but they have upside because not only do these generate more advantage if you have other Paleos in the graveyard, they can then convert into stuff like Toad, which is really annoying for your opponent to deal with, Cat Shark for just lethal pushes. We have stuff like Anomalocaris and Opabinia in here as well. And so when you think about it, there's a lot of advantages to playing a deck like this, and it also sort of insulates you from getting hit by something like Dimensional Barrier, which is one of the big pain points of playing a deck like Zodiac, where that if this card gets flipped on you, then you're kind of shit out of luck, right? But if you're playing a million back row, it doesn't really matter because then you can just set your whole hand and you're pretty okay for the most part. Then you just get to play with Paleo stuff with an occasional Zoo package here and there. So let's do the card by card. Of course, we got Maxi because this card is still at 2. The 3 scatter shots to go with the reloads. Ideally, we're just dumping this with Morella, and then we can burn our opponent at will at any point. We also can Emerald back the scatter shots to go for a second reload, which is really sick, but obviously everything needs to go together for that to happen. Triple Rat, we have a Thoroughblade, double Whiptail, and triple Tenki, as well as triple Barrage. And that's it for the Zodiac stuff. I guess we have one combo, but then it's just all traps. So we got the aforementioned reloads, we got triple barrier. Lost Wind is also an exceptionally powerful card at rare in Raging Tempest. That is mind-boggling that it took for as long as it did for people to realize how good this card is. Target a face-up special summon monster on the field, negate its effects, also its original attack is had, but in the instance of Zodiacs, their effects are negated, so they actually go down to 0. If a monster is special summoned from your opponent's extra deck while this is in your graveyard, you can set this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. A double effect negation in a format that every deck is trying to play Trident. This card is insanely powerful, and I can't wait to show off how good this card actually is. Mirror Force is another card that is a board wipe that a lot of people aren't really anticipating for. The triple Canadian, the double Dinomicious, the triple Morella, the triple Olenoids, and then we got double Strike and double Waboku. We've seen Waboku in Paleo before, and in this deck, it's no exception. The extra consists of Cat Shark, double Daigusto Emerald, Gaga Samurai, Anomalocaris, Opabinia, Steel Storm Roach, a totally awesome, and then Borbo, double Bravo, double Dryden, and double Tiger Mortar. And for the side, we can actually side into Kaiju Zoo, which is very amusing for when we know we're going second, plus 2 My Body as a shield. And then when we know we're going first, we can go for triple Anti-Spell and triple Imperial Iron Wall. Obviously helps with decks like Infernoid Zoo, which something can maybe give this deck a bit of a problematic matchup. But in any case, I'm excited to play this deck out. I think this deck is sick, and it's interesting too because it's like the precursor before we get to like all the 60 card madness decks. This deck could easily be 60 cards, but obviously it's a bit iffy because with Scattershot, you don't want to mill Scattershot off grass, otherwise the entire deck sort of collapses. So I feel like this is like the only way this deck could work, and I think it's a great interpretation of how this deck could function prior to just people going all in on stuff like grass. So ladies and gentlemen, let's not make you wait any longer. It's time to Duel. Boy, Joseph, aren't you ready for some more Zodiac today? Man, I can't get enough of these decks. It's funny because you're actually not playing Zodiac now that I think about it. At least I think. You're playing you're playing a new deck? Why would you play new cards? They can't possibly be better than the all-powerful Zodiac.
Yeah, I was going to say, oh, wow, can't wait for more Zodiac. Anyway, normal summon Alistair. You know, I'm pretty excited we finally get to live the meme. I'm feeling pretty confident. This deck was not bad. It wasn't Zoo, but it was not bad during this period.
It's crazy to think how, like, Zoo came out, and then literally the month after Invoked came out. And eventually Zoo will get hit, like, a million ways, and Invoked will stand the test of time and be, like, one of the best decks till, like, 2020.
Do you remember when people were calling for, like, Alistair limits?
Yes!
Oh, man.
Yes!
We were so
Well,
stupid.
didn't that happen in, like, the OCG?
Yeah, I mean, OCG,
something?
they like semied Magical Meltdown. You know, they just did some stuff.
Yeah, it was wild. Yu-Gi-Oh's great. I love it. Let's shout out the Patreon. I know you're excited to get into it. It is Rolo Yu-Gi-Oh! Thank you for the support. Buddy, you got the hand up for me?
Yes.
I rolled a 5 for the number of zoos I'll be putting back with combo.
I picked a 3, the number of the greatest card in the history of time that I'm playing.
Woo! I wonder what that could possibly be. For those who've never experienced Alistair the Invoker before, brace yourselves, because you're going to be very familiar with it by the end of this episode.
Now I just bricked 2 games in a row. Oh, off to a good start.
Speaking of bricking at all, this is looking like... Oh, actually, no, we're fine. We're fine. Okay, we opened Barrage.
Oh,
so this...
Okay, I'm just kidding. I opened Ghost Ogre.
Oh, okay. We're fucked now. I'll set 2 and pass.
It's okay. Like I'm in a pretty similar position. Normal summon glass spell effect.
Oh my god. Glass spell is what we're starting with? Yeah, glass spell's fine.
We will grab ice spell.
Sure.
Would you do me a solid and remove the glass spell from the field?
I'm good for now. I'll take the 15.
All right, sounds good. Second main. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! I guess if one is Twin Twister, I'm fucked.
3 back row, ice spell in hand. I'm going to think about how I want to do this here. So we're going to go... I know this deck plays... If you're on this version, I imagine there's like artifacts in my future. There's also strikes. There's a lot of shit. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to Morella. I'm just going to dump this reload for later.
Oh, wow.
I don't want to
What
draw
a surprise. What a wow.
Shocker,
oh my God.
right? Shocker.
Yeah.
We're going to go Olenoids. I'm going to try to snipe one of these
Dog,
to make my
this
life a little
is
bit
so
easier.
bad. Oh, my God. Okay.
I'll chain the Morella, too.
Why don't you suck my fucking nuts, dude? God damn it.
Woohoo! To be fair, you have 2 other things that
I
it could
do,
possibly
yeah, I
be,
do.
so we're probably screwed anyway. Okay, we'll bring this back. We'll draw. That is the best fucking draw in my deck. Holy
Yes,
shit.
it is. Yes, it is.
Anything.
No.
Okay, we'll dump. We are playing combo, or I made that whole thing in the beginning. We are on combo. Okay.
All right, let's calm down here. Let's calm down.
Yeah, I figure. Okay. That's fine. So we're screwed anyway. That's fantastic. Don't want to give you the ice spell is the problem.
Blow up the board. Do it.
I think I'm just passing, honestly. It sucks, but I think that's all we do.
Whatever. Okay, 7 copies of Alistair. Maybe if I do the chant. Alistair. Normal Alistair. Up! No. This is pretty good, though. Wonder Wand.
Okay, that gets it off the board for you.
Alistair. Normal Alistair. Oh!
Oh my god. Yep. Sure.
All right, we'll grab Alistair. Can I
Shocker.
kill you here? You're at 65. All right, first up, Ice Spell.
This is an activated effect. Thank God for that.
That changes some things. Sure.
Take my draw.
It's a then.
You know you want to. You know you want to.
I really do is the problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, then we'll activate Glass Spell. We'll grab Snow Bell. So you take 500 off this Ice Spell, right?
Yes.
All right.
I apologize. I do.
Not that it
It's time in the round.
much. Alistair the Invoker.
That is fine.
Go get Invocation. Let's do Combat.
Thinking before entering battle phase.
Okay.
Ice spell is once per turn.
It is.
I know you have invocation, but you're wind locked.
I am.
I'm kind of tempted to just fire this solely because then you have to find a way to deal with Ratpier. Yeah, I'll fire it.
Okay. No response.
Scatter shot effect.
I take...
Fortunately, one's in the hand, so lose a card there, but
Nice.
it's fine. You'll take 15, and you're still in main if you wish to do something else.
I do. We will go Invocation.
Sure.
We will banish Alistair and Glassbell.
Yep.
Let's go Raijin.
It's fine.
We'll activate the effect of Invocation.
Raijin's still pretty good.
He's not bad. We'll go Battle Phase here. We will
Sure.
attack Ratpier.
22.
Back to you.
You don't want to set my Morella?
I'm good. I don't think I can.
I forgot to draw actually off the Raijin
Yeah.
because that was a special summon. Main phase 1. Let's go Thoroughblade effect.
Yeah, no response to this.
Itch and draw. Anything on res?
Yeah. We'll go Raijin target Thoroughblade.
Sounds good to me. So we'll set that out of here. I guess we'll just set the fort. We'll set 3 and pass.
That sucks.
Go
Let's normal Alistair.
Thinking here. I imagine you're activating the effect.
I
yeah.
would like to.
Alistair is fine.
Anything at res?
No, nothing at res. You're good.
All right. We will activate Invocation.
Go for it.
Let's banish Alistair and Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. We'll grab Makaba. There we go. Oh, or will we grab Makaba at all? I didn't realize you're on Volcanics. You know what? Let's grab one of these bad boys. Get ourselves a Purgatrio.
Yep.
Invocation effect. We'll remember to shuffle this time. Battle.
It's fine.
We will attack Morella.
I will Lost Wind the Purgatrio.
That's annoying. Are you doing this on attack deck or in damage?
I will do it on attack deck.
I will chain Raijin, targeting
Target.
Purgatrio.
To set him to block me from using a Paleo. That is fine.
We'll attack the Morella. Let's attack the Morella.
That clears. This gets banished.
Sure. We will go terraforming. We'll activate Meltdown.
Another Alistair?
Yeah, why not? And we also have another invocation. Let's go Alistair and Ghost Ogre. We will grab
Mechaba.
This resets your Lost Wind.
It does. If you'll allow it, you could negate it.
Oh, whoa. Can I? No, I can't.
It's activating.
Nah, it's a spell trap effect.
Oh, effect. Never mind.
Back to you.
I believe I know you have Alistair. At least you have one Alistair in hand, correct?
You know one Alistair, yeah.
Yeah.
You also
I don't
know
think I know
Snowbell.
the other two. I know Snowbell. Yeah, from before. And I think that's all I know. I don't know that last card.
Yep.
Okay. Let's go Morella, and then we'll chain Olenoids if that's fine.
Yeah, no response.
With Morella, again, I don't think this really matters all that much. I don't really want to see more copies of this, so I think I'll get rid of this, actually.
Yep.
Morella again. Chain the Morella.
Yep. Do I have a response, actually? I know that set card is Lost Wind.
You know the set card's Lost Wind.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to go Alistair here.
To...
Increase the attack of Mechaba, I guess.
Sure.
This fucks up the chain, right?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Don't get the chain. We'll just dump. Let's get rid of literally fucking anything at this point. Let's get Dynamicious out of here.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then I think we are good. I will finally draw for turn.
Yes.
Snowbell, one other card. I also have a back row that you've just been sitting on this entire time. Flip Thoroughblade.
We'll try for Raijin here. Target Thoroughblade.
Yeah, he can go back down. Normal Whiptail.
Oh, what a hit. Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Now we're sort of off to the races here. You still have a back row I got to worry about. Fortunately, 2 of my rats are in the grave. That makes things a bit annoying. We'll go Borbo.
Yeah, no response here.
Broadbull. Go Effect to add.
Go Mechaba here.
I'll chain Lost Wind.
Let me decide what I'm pitching. Probably Snowbell. I will chain Sanctum.
Barf. That was the last one. That's gross. I will chain Morella, I guess.
Yep.
Chain resolves.
Yeah, all good.
Okay. So you get Scythe. Lost Wind negates that. I get to search with Broadbull. A ton of things left. Okay. Where are we at now? I'm Scythe locked, so I can't do anything else with the extra deck, which sucks. Guess I'm not completely dead. Don't get me wrong, I'm probably dead, but I don't think we're completely out of it. Purgatrio's defense is 2k, correct?
He's a big boy.
He's a big boy indeed. So I can sort of... we'll go battle. I have to do this, otherwise I'm just going to straight up lose the game. This at least gives me an opportunity. We'll just go second main, and I can't do anything else, so that's probably the best it's going to get. Go ahead.
You're dead here, right? Standby main, Invocation, grab back Alistair, normal Alistair. Alistair effect, Invocation, banish your fire monster.
I had to see the second Purgatrio. Okay, I was waiting. I was waiting.
Maybe I didn't have money for it. Is that what you're saying?
It's possible. Who knows? That was rough. I really couldn't get anything going just from the get-go there. It was, even with you giving me like a million cards off of Maxi, it just didn't feel like it. It didn't felt like it mattered like in the slightest, but probably could have done some things differently. It's okay. It's okay. We're warming up. We're warming up for the day.
Ooh. This hand looks great.
This is the type of deck that I expect. This is the type of deck that I expect.
Come on.
Good luck, buddy.
Standby main.
See what you got.
This.
That's a good Yu-Gi-Oh card. That's fine.
Oh, I'm shocked to hear that. Alistair. Normal Alistair. Bada bing. Declare.
I'm going to Morella here.
I do not have a response.
Go ahead and dump an Olenoids. And you may get your invocation.
Yay. Ugh. May I? There it is. Okay. After all, you're my Wonder Wand.
Ooh, that's pretty good. Sure. That's fine.
I will activate Wonder Wand.
Yep.
Invocation.
Chain Iron Wall.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Well, nothing I can do about that.
Chain Morella.
All right. I will set a card. I will set a card. I will set a card. Go ahead.
Okay. We'll draw. To attack, my Morella!
Ow.
To battle!
Fucking ow, dog.
It's not great. It's not great.
I mean,
Go ahead.
I think you're feeling okay.
I'm feeling okay. I'm fine.
Terraforming. Activate Magical Meltdown. Grab Alistair.
Fine by me.
What the fuck am I doing now? What was the plan here? No, I'm just gonna pass.
Okay, I'll draw. 1,200.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You got time.
Watch this, idiot. Boom. All
Yeah.
right, we got all three.
You're just gonna get all three of them.
Waiting to
Yeah, well,
draw
two,
Windwitch.
because one's in the grave. But
Go for it.
oh, excellent. That's a fantastic card. We'll keep doing what we're doing. 12.
It's working.
I'd like to end the game faster, but yeah, it's working.
Oh boy. Go ahead.
Sure. Alistair's defense is 18.
He's
if
got
that's
an
what he
ass
says.
on him.
He does. He does. Let's try for Whiptail.
Maxi.
Preemptive Maxi on the Whiptail. Interesting. Yeah, I'll strike it. Anything on res?
No.
I know you've got something, and you've got, like, Sanctums and shit, so I'm probably just going to run straight into one of those. We'll try Boar.
Nope.
Broad Bull?
Okay, we will strike this.
Yeah, I figured something was coming. That's fine. Okay. Could have just attacked directly. That'd have been funny. That was our normal. I figure that is an Alistair set. Could also just be like any random Windwitch thing as well. I'll poke. Let's just see.
Whap.
Yeah, I figured. Okay, so I'll take 6. I'll just set one and pass.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Probably not. Good.
Draw. Normal scatter shot.
Yeah. Oh, right.
It's a 2.
Thinking here.
Oh, thinking before?
I will try to maxi here.
And a maxi preemptively. Yeah, that's fine. I don't have any response to that.
Sure.
Deciding here if I want Opabinia or Toad.
Toad is 2 aquas.
Toad is 2 aquas. That does the decision making for me. Thank you. We will use Opabinia.
No response.
Let's grab ourselves another Paleo. Let's get an Olenoids. And I will just pass.
Stand by main. Raigeki.
Yikes. Sure.
I'm not happy
mean-
about it. Wonder Wand Alistair.
It's fine.
Get him out of here.
Your draws.
Ice Spell.
He's going off. Yeah, it's fine.
Ice Spell effect.
Fortunately, probably gonna have to be okay with that. Do I have to be okay with it? Hold on, I'm thinking.
So the first effect also
Well, she's all one
specials.
effect, so yeah, that's fine.
No,
That's
sorry.
fine.
It's
yeah,
it
you're good.
is 2 effects. The first effect specials, right? Second will go Glass Spell 1, Ice Spell 2 to burn you for 5.
Right, that's fine. That's fine. No response.
All right, we're gonna grab Snowbell.
Sure.
You fool! You absolute imbecile! Special Snowbell.
The Snowbell is here. That's fine.
Okay, let's go these 2 to the grave for Winterbell.
Sure.
Winterbell target Glass Bell.
So I take 800 from this, if I remember correctly.
That's correct. And then we'll make Crystal Wing.
Seems pretty good.
I mean, it seems okay. It's not like any of your shit actually cares about this. Okay. Yeah, let's just go combat.
I'll Mirror Force.
Whoa, I have really bad news. Snowbell prevents a monster from being destroyed by card effects.
Oh, Snowbell's actually a good card. I forgot that it had this effect.
Yeah, you gotta do something else.
Does it work if I negate Crystal Wings effect.
Ready? No.
No, I figured. Okay. Well, that sucks.
Doesn't it, though?
It's gonna be a lot of damage. I'll just Lost Wind.
In damage or an attack deck?
In damage.
No response.
I'll just take 15.
Yep, this is a teensy little bit of crystal wing.
It's a little Crystal Wing. It's a baby Crystal Wing.
Okay, well, go ahead.
All right. Main one.
Yeah.
I guess Whiptail. Good Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Exceeds.
I guess I will chain Olenoids.
Go for it.
Okay. So we got this little guy out. I'll throw one down in that case. It's really sad that I'm actually close to being able to hit over the Crystal Wing.
I know.
Whiptail.
I know. We're just chilling.
But it's not good enough. Go ahead.
Stand by main. Alistair. Normal Alistair.
Here he is.
Do you want to negate this? I think that would be in your best interest. Attack Oleonades.
Well, I guess I'll Mirror Force this, even though it won't kill the Crystal Wing.
We ain't getting younger. All right, sure.
Chain Morella.
That's fine. This is bleak. I think I have to hit the fucking Whiptail here.
That would be 300 to my dome. I'll take it.
Yeah. Let's go Hall of the Haunted. Target Winterbell.
I will chain Olenoids.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out a way to do this that mattered, but no.
Fortunately, I don't have another Paleo to use.
Yeah,
so
thank
that
the
works for me.
Lord. All right, second main, we will set one. You are good to go, my friend.
It's okay. I just get barrier flipped on me again, and it doesn't matter.
Correct.
Standby. Well, that's basically the same thing.
Well, it loses to negation.
Very true. It does lose to negation.
Or does it? Okay, we will go.
We got.
Scythe. That's fine.
So Lost Wind, the Scythe. Anything else?
No.
And then on the Lost Wind, I'll chain the Olenoids. Yep. Okay. Good to proceed to main.
Yep.
All right. Slowly but surely. The hell else do we have in this extra deck? Still got a few things. Slowly running out, though. Which I'm not too happy about. One strike gone. I feel like you'd probably just barrier if you had it, potentially. Try for Toad.
Yeah.
Wow, I did not think we would get this far. I'm shocked. We'll go battle. Try to clear the Crystal Wing.
I'll take 7.
And second main, I'll set another, and I'll pass it back.
Stand by. Oh, okay. Main. Battle.
Think I'm playing frogs in this deck?
I don't know. Maybe 1.
Olenoids is down.
Cannot stand that they don't get banished. It is so fucking annoying. Go ahead.
It's crazy. We will probably do nothing. Yeah, we'll just draw.
Sure.
Baraje.
Ugh, come on. Yep.
Activate.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think we'd make it this far.
I should do this. I'm being greedy. Ghost Ogre.
Yeah, you're good.
I fucking love Yu-Gi-Oh! Dog.
Isn't it great?
Wow.
All right. You can crash us. That's fine. Toad effect. I'll put him back.
Yeah, why not? This is not good. Go ahead.
I will Morella.
No response.
I will dump this dumb card that I don't want to see. Chain the Olenoids.
Yeah.
Draw. Oh, perfect. Normal scatter shot.
Yeah. We ride again, baby.
We'll try it again. Oh, I can't make this. Never mind. This is
Oh,
Aqua's.
come
This is Aqua's.
I already flipped it up.
It's okay. I figured you had one anyway. It's fine. Yeah, I was trying to anyway.
Put that guy back.
Oh yeah, he's gone. Thank you. This is awful. This is truly awful.
This is lethal. I'll take 500 and 1200.
This is not lethal.
It is. How do I fucking clear the scatter shot here?
Do I just try to win it?
No, you literally win. You just go any 2 detached scatter shot.
I guess it's said to the. I need to have a 2 to make to detach, and I'll let you know I don't have one.
That's fair. Ice Spell.
Sure.
Glass Spell 1, Ice Spell 2.
Sure. So I take 5.
Yeah. Grab Ice Spell. What the hell do we do here?
I'm gonna think here.
Okay.
Synchro.
Oh, well, that resolves the outstanding issue. No response.
Chain Morella.
Yeah. God damn it. If you didn't have the scatter shot, I could do this. All right. Let's go normal ice bell.
Okay.
Combat.
Try to clean up.
Yeah.
Sure. Guess I should have. Oh, it wouldn't matter if I put in attack. I'll take 3 here.
My God, I'm so close, but I'm just dead to the fucking onboard scatter shot.
Just attack, buddy. Just put yourself out of your misery.
I'm good. Second main, we're gonna set 1. Do I have something I can do here? I do not. All right, go ahead.
Draw.
Yeah.
Try it.
Sanctum.
Okay.
You got it.
I was about to say, I'm like, what are you summoning?
How did I lose to Scattershot normal?
Fun. So fun.
All right. Well, I guess I will go first.
Yeah.
The frustrating part about your deck is it actually likes going second because setting 5 works either way. You know what else works
Yeah.
either way? Normal Alistair.
Did you miss this?
Normal
Didn't you miss
Alistair.
this?
Hey,
Your
did you miss
tone seems
this?
a lot different compared to when you're normaling Rat Pier.
Bada
That's pretty
bing.
good. Yeah,
Let's
so.
go, baby. Let's do them up. Oh my God! Wait, hold up. Hold up. Boom.
Okay, we got the combo.
Let's go for Glass Bell. 1, 2, 3. Take your 5, fool.
I'll take it.
And I do not play around Ghost Ogre in this household. We are going to summon Winter Bell and do 8.
I'll take 8 more.
Yeah! Crystal Wing!
Do you think my deck can play Ghost Ogre? I have way too many trap cards for that.
That is the saddest thing I've ever heard. Don't you ever say that shit to me again. All right. You know, it is what it is. Let's just make Raijin pass, I suppose.
I mean, Raijin's fine.
Raijin's actually crazy this format.
It's good.
All right,
Yeah.
Invocation.
People are just playing Book of Moon anyway, so, like, it's built into a monster. Also, Raijin looks badass.
He does kind of look a little badass. And guess what? We get
He's,
to
like, straight out of Final Fantasy.
set 2 as well. His deck is so
Oh, great.
fun.
Perfect. Oh, thank you. Right on fucking time.
Is that Maxi,
Tanky.
maybe? Oh, Tanky. All right, Tanky's fine. I don't give a fuck about Tanky.
We'll grab something that's not long for this Earth, I imagine. Rat Pier.
Rat Pier's fine. Activate a
Oh,
monster
Rat Pier.
effect, dumb fuck. Yeah, I'll fucking kill it. What do I care? Boom.
Sure. We'll go set 1, set 2, set 3. Over to you.
All right, let me get these 2, please.
We're so fucked. This is gonna be a quick one.
All right. All right. Draw for turn. Alistair. Normal Alistair.
Go for it.
All right. I didn't really. I was kind of hoping we would get to go for it. Wonder Wand.
Sure.
We're
God, double
doing it
Wonder
again.
Wand. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
This
That's
card
wild.
is so bad. Here, it's paying off. Invo.
Al Maxi. You were correct. That was the 6th card.
I will Crystal Wing.
Sure.
You ain't getting out of this one, buddy. Bada bing. Invo. Alistair to hand. This is lethal. Combat. Ba 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 ba.
Order, sir.
It doesn't matter. Who cares? Makaba first.
We'll go... Actually, you're probably right. It doesn't matter. Holy shit. Is there any way I get out of this if I order this correctly? Let me ask you this. Do you have a trap to discard for Mecha?
I do.
Oh my god, yeah, I'm
Yes.
dead.
It's-
I'm
yeah.
extra
That was the greatest hand I've ever drawn in this deck ever. That opener was it was
Wow.
Alistair Wonder Wand, which was like kind of mid, and then the Wonder Wand drew me into Glass Bell, and it was like Twin Twister, Maxi, Sanctum. I was like, Jesus.
Oh my
Christ,
god, that
keep
is
coming,
literally
baby.
the best hand imaginable that this deck can produce. That is
Yeah, I mean,
crazy.
yeah. Yeah. No, I don't
Yeah.
know what to say. Well,
I mean,
that's Yu-Gi-Oh, baby.
My hand was Tenki, Whiptail, Double Morella, Canadia. So under like normal
crazy
circumstances,
hand.
it wouldn't have been-
Sometimes.
yeah, sometimes. Yeah, it wouldn't have been good enough here. Okay, well that makes up for the last game being 500 hours. So yeah. It was all about Zoo this format, but Windwitch Invoked Artifact was still a force to be reckoned with. I think it had multiple tops in this YCS from this era, and It's not hard to see why. I mean, when you, even if you don't have like these crazy high roll hands, like even your basic setup of just like Crystal Wing, Raijin, it's fine, right? Against most Zoo decks, it's hard for them to play through like multiple interruptions like this. And not to mention you're backing that up with like your own D barriers, your own sanctums, like just other things that already naturally synergize with the deck anyway. That it's a lot of pressure for Zoo to deal with, and your guys are big, which is something that Zoo does typically have an issue with if you're able to like lock them down with all these cards. And so, yeah, I mean, it's something that I think was sort of like in the shadow of Zoo, just because like these cards came out immediately after the Zoo cards did. But again, these are cards that we're going to see a lot of for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, obviously, Invoked is incredibly powerful, maintains relevance not only as its own standalone deck, kind of as you're seeing here, but also as Splash in what will become, like, the 60-card incestuous slurry that everybody's playing, just because, like, getting an Invocation in the graveyard is fine. Like, it's pretty good. Not hard to see why people were drawn to this deck. I hate to be like this because it sounds kind of mean to the pilots, but this is an exceptionally ignorant deck. In a format in which, like, Zodiac mirrors are extremely skill-intensive, a lot of the time, the mirror resembles poker more than it does Yu-Gi-Oh! Like,
sure.
Do you have, you know, do I want to be playing around Chalice? Do I want to be playing around my body as a shield? Stuff like that. This really is just, you know, lay your cards on the table and see what you've got. It can lead to board states like the one you saw in this game, but I mean, Invoked Windwitch players do remember opening like Glassbell, Hot Nothing, and just kind of staring at your opponent. But even in, you know, Game 2 for sure, and Game 1 especially, there still is a lot of thought that has to go into the ways in which you play out the game, which is refreshing. In future formats in which Invoked is playable, that is not necessarily the case. So nice that there's at least a little bit of skill expression going on now. Do want to talk a little bit about this Volcanic Paleo deck. Paleo, of course, very powerful during this period, as is Zodiac, but on paper, this deck just looks absolutely killer because the one thing that really clears Zoo is if you are able to maintain a clean board state. Like if you are able to sweep their monsters off the field with an Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, or a Dark Hole, or a Raigeki, or if you're playing this version, a Blaze Accelerator Reload and Volcanic Scattershot. You know, that said, this variant of Zoo pretty much falls completely off after Isalo's top.
What happens is it sort of gets like divided, right? And we're probably going to see this more in the next episode. Like people start to realize how powerful of a card That Grass Looks Greener is, which we sort of showed off a little bit in the previous episode. And as a result of that, people start going all in on Paleo 60 card because the Paleo cards sort of have this interesting interplay with the Zoo cards because they're unaffected by monster effects, which makes them sort of clean outs to Trident. Not like outs, but like they play well against Trident, which is like obviously terrorizing the format. And because you have cards like Lost Wind and the like, you're able to get like a lot more value out of your cards a lot of the time, which just pair very well against like Zodiac decks altogether. But then you have the people in the Zoo camp that just want to keep playing their Zoo cards and also play 60 card decks, but throw Zoo into a hodgepodge of other decks that they just feel like are the superior version of their 60 card list. And so that's where you get 60 card Infernoid Zeus, 60 card, you know, Zombie Lightsworn Zoo. Like there are so many 60 card Zoo-esque decks that are all over these top cuts. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, no. Get excited because we're going to be looking at them.
So guys, that's going to wrap it up for another video. I hope you all enjoyed. Let's go ahead and shout the patrons for all of their continued support. So shout outs to Shout1317, Tim00x3, MBT Play Medolce, Moto, Cameron L. Smith, Pony Stark, The Synchro Guy, Phoenix the Immortal, Dan the Man Hoban, Draconic, Jordan Coons, Little Fade Leaf, Chris Hood, Dylan Hunter, Cody Bretz, Extremely Vulgar Man, Brody Eastwood, Flannel Daddy, Dalton, Inuno Taisho, Thanks for the Sleeves Dad, Max, Twinkle Muncher, Matthew Brady. I've tried reading cards before. It was horrible, and my guinea pigs had to get me therapy. Helios515, Simo's Chaos Cooking Draft, Cheeks McLaperty, Stolfin Amethyst, Wonder Waffle, MBT Cancel by all community soon, Cancel by all committee soon, Cancel by all players soon, Corvain, Gray9, and Micah Pierce. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.